told your friend you're not okay? And tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away, as you fade away.
Yeah, I'm about to fade away, cause every time I wake up I feel like it's Monday. Something's going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain. All of a sudden I don't...
Hey guys, Bone Tactical here, and today I am going to demonstrate and talk to you a little bit about all of the in-stock and shipping products that are behind me, okay? This is all of the most effective edge weapons and self-defense tools in the world from Bone Tactical that we have become famous for over the last few years, and this is currently what you can buy right now, all right? Everything I make is small batch made, handmade. The majority of it is handmade, and everything is just very small batch made, and when it's gone, it's gone. But right now, as of today, everything behind me you can get, all right? We've got the full product line here. The larger edged weapons are on the bottom. Up top is the smaller edged weapons and the self-defense tools. So I'll get in at the entry level, and then I'll work my way up, all right? So the top here, self-defense tools, the smallest and entry-level tool is the Bone Breaker Micro. So let's get into the Bone Breaker Micro here. We've got two versions of the Bone Breaker Micro. One in stainless steel and one in aluminum, okay? Now, the aluminum version is the Mac Daddy of what we make as far as the smallest tool, okay? It's a little more expensive than the steel version, but what it does is it really just gives you a little bit thicker, a little bit heavier duty. Both of these are guaranteed for life. This, however, is the entry-level, cheapest product I make on this wall, okay? I've also got some coffee that I make. I grow my own coffee in Honduras. I've got some shirts that I make. These are also made down in Honduras. You can read the story online. Shirts are designed for concealed carry. But let's talk about this. $27, I believe, is the price right now as I'm filming this video. I'm always doing sales and stuff. On Instagram, you can find discount codes. You can almost always get 10% off if you just scroll through my Instagram and look. You can find a 10% off code, so you can get it even cheaper than $27. But it might even be $25 right now. I'm always doing sales, so check that out. Bone Breaker Micro, the stainless steel, okay, stonewash stainless, never going to change color. What this does is it protects the fist against impacts, okay? So the fist is protected here, here, here. The keys actually fill your hand. The keys protect these small bones of the hand, and that's a recurring theme with my tools, all right? It fills the hand and protects these small bones of the hand, as well as it can be a glass breaker in an emergency. I could punch a car window with this. It'll protect my fist, and these ridges and crests here can up to 800% make your impact of your fist up to 800% stronger, okay? So this one here has got the bottle opener on there so I can whip it out, pop the bottle. The idea behind these is that they fit in your pocket. Okay, very simply, fit in your pocket like this. I can roll it forward or backward. Once they're in my pocket, if I want to conceal it, I can just pull my shirt over. So the idea here is, without having to look at it, I can just index this, grab it, immediately have it ready to go. Both are the same in that fashion. Index, grab it, ready to go. The next level up, okay, these are all of the self-defense tools that I have, all right? The next level up would be the bone opener, all right? Super clandestine. All right, I've got right now 3 versions in stock and shipping. This, guys, I don't understand why people don't realize what these are, but I have brought these to about 15 countries last year. You can see all of the videos, okay? This is a devastating tool, and I literally brought these on 20 commercial flights in 15 countries. Didn't have a problem with TSA, brought them in courthouses, brought them in nightclubs in Amsterdam, got patted down, okay? I went to nightclubs in Amsterdam, I pull these out of my pocket, and the guy says to me, you know, what is that? This is actually the one that I had, the exact one that I had at the nightclubs in Amsterdam, and I pulled it out, and because it looks like it has a wrench here, and it does have a wrench here, because it has a screwdriver in there, okay, this is the one that I brought to all those nightclubs. The bouncer looks at them, every different club, and goes, oh, that's kind of cool. What is it? Oh, it's a keychain, wrench, screwdriver, bottle opener. But they don't realize the other aspects of what this tool can do, okay? It can do a lot. The Mac Daddy of the collection here, if you want, no holds barred. This is as good as it gets. This one, I've had a huge price reduction on this anodized aluminum. It's amazing. It was my favorite one before the supersized one came out. So the difference between these two is that the anodized aluminum collector's edition is almost half an inch thick. This is thick already to begin with, all right? This is crazy thick. So this in your hand is just devastating. It really is. This is number 1 of 200. Only 200 have been made or will ever be made of this. This is the bone opener aluminum serialized collector's edition. It's light, so I can still be fast, but it's just nasty and fills the entire hand. So this thing is the Mac Daddy, the most effective of everything that I've got, as far as being able to be brought anywhere in the world, and as far as just being a huge hunk of nastiness in your hand, okay? This is one of the earlier bone openers, all right? It's the cheapest one that I offer as far as bone openers go. It comes with a screwdriver. All the bone openers come with a screwdriver. Stainless steel, stone washed. It's a little heavier if you like heavy, so it's never going to rust. It's never going to change. It's awesome. The color's going to be as it is for the next 500 years. The color will never change. It's stone washed, kind of a beat up antique finish, so it literally will last for generations, not just for your lifetime, but forever. Okay, let's continue on a little bit and talk about the bone breakers that I have in stock and shipping as well. These two bone breakers right here are some of the original bone breakers. All right, they work the same way. This is the Bone Breaker Crusader. The Crusader is also stainless steel. All right, these are a 1/4 inch thick, and then this is the last ones I have of the Spade. This particular finish is the Tiger Stripe finish. Okay, and this is also stone washed. All of the stainless steel are going to be stone washed. This Spade cutout, I've only got a few left of these. And it's Tiger Stripe finish, hand patina. You know, we actually etch this. It's not a paint job, and it's got a clear coat paint job to protect it. But this is how it looks. So only a couple of these left, some of the originals. Brand new product that I just dropped a couple days ago is the Big Nasty. Okay, this thing is huge as well. This is, if you want heavy, this is stainless steel. This is comparable to the aluminum big serialized bone opener, but this is a bone breaker because it doesn't have the screwdriver in there. But what this does do, other than just being huge, I mean, you can see this thing is just nasty. It's called the Big Nasty for a reason. But the new feature that this has is it's got two, not just one, two pocket loops. Pocket loop here and a pocket loop here. It's got the bottle opener, so it's still legal to carry everywhere in the world. It's got the screwdriver cutout, so it can be used if you have a screwdriver bit, but it doesn't bring its own screwdriver bit. What it does, though, is it fits in your pocket now 2 ways, okay? The standard way, right there, for quick access, all right? But also, it has a deep cover option now, which is a brand new thing. So this can go all the way deep down like that, which it's really great for the back pocket as well, that deep cover option. Sometimes I'd like to carry my keys in my back pocket and just stick it way down in there, and I can reach back, index without looking, pull it out, and have it in my hand when I need it. All right, these are good. This lineup is good for your wife, for your girlfriend, okay, anybody that you care about, for yourself as well, because a lot of guys will say, hey, I have a gun on me all the time, I have a knife on me all the time. That's not true. You don't have a gun or a knife on the airplane, when you're traveling internationally, maybe you're working a government job, you're going in the courthouse, you don't have a way to protect yourself. It's also good for a wife or a girlfriend because a woman is most likely to be attacked going to her car or place of residence or leaving her car or place of residence or job, okay? Parking lots, stuff like that. Those are all times that you have your keys in your hand, okay? And if you're just carrying your keys like this, That's the best opportunity that you can give a significant other or somebody you care about, wife, daughter, girlfriend, even your dad, anybody in your life, an option to protect themselves that's completely legal and can be brought anywhere in the world. Let's continue on here and talk about some of the edged weapons, all right? This is my neck knife collection, guys, all right? You guys have seen some of my neck knives before. I'll just give a rundown of these, okay? These are in order about $500, about $200, and about $30, all right? So I've got a big lineup here of different options. This guy as well comes either on a neck chain. It ships with a neck chain, okay? So these two are $30. NPE Ghost Knife is $30. And the EDC Throwaway Knife is $30. This ships with the same chain that's on these guys, but I've got it set up here with the option, an extra option, that's an IWB clip. This IWB clip can be used on any of my products. All right, so check this out as I clip it into my pants. Here, all right, say I don't have a belt on. It doesn't matter. I don't need a belt because this will even catch on gym shorts. What ends up happening here is there's a catch on the back. So it catches and allows me to pull the knife free, even if I don't have a belt on. If I do have a belt on, it just wraps around the belt, okay? That's an option for all of the knives have these holes in them. Any of the knives can be used with this EDC clip, all right? This is the most effective, budget-friendly knife in the world. Stainless steel blade, EDC throwaway, great grip, can be used either way, okay? Time-proven dagger-style design. It's sharp so it can be used for slicing. Excels at stabbing. If you're going into non-permissive environments, another $30 option here is the Ghost Knife, okay? The NPE Ghost Knife. There's no metal in this construction at all. No metal. All plastic. It can pass through a metal detector. It's untraceable and undetectable. If you buy this knife, guys, and you drop it on the ground, somebody finds it, there's zero possibility of them being able to track it back to you. It cannot be tracked back to you. It's unmarked, and I'm not the only person that makes this design. This is the only thing that I sell that's not my design. I've designed everything else myself 100%. Why am I selling a knife that is not 100% my design? Because it's untraceable, guys. It cannot be traced back to me. So if you want something untraceable, this is the way to go, okay? The high level, okay, top dog is the EDC Kank. All right, handmade, shaving sharp. Also very nice design in here. Can be used either way, as I just showed you, okay? And it's the same idea. This is my design though. Just really high-end custom knife, handmade, as I said. This is a good solid steel. It'll last a lifetime. Good high quality 4140. It's flame hardened just along the edge, so it's just an extremely durable knife. The most durable neck knife on the market. Just really tough steel. Nobody's using any kind of a tough steel like our blend of 4140. Finally, we've got my currently most expensive in stock and shipping, the Bone Tactical EDC Kank Kank, okay? Titanium, all right, guys? This thing is just nasty. It is nasty. It weighs almost nothing. Impervious to the elements for life. Cool design on the blade. Single side grind, something that I was the first one to do with. Why is it a single side grind? Well, I don't know if you guys can see this here, but there's on the blade there's a material that I have applied to the blade through something very similar to welding that is harder than any steel in the world, okay? It's like 90s Rockwell right here. What does that mean? That means that this knife is harder and sharper than any knife on the market, technically, because it's 90s Rockwell along the line right there. So the reason that I single side sharpened it was so I could put this along the edge. I don't even want to touch the blade, it's so sharp, but this is very expensive, guys. It's a collector's type thing because the metal itself is so expensive. It's our own alloy of titanium with like 7 different metals in there. Combined, it's just unbelievable. It's very unbelievable. If you want to know more about this, if you're a collector or if you really like crazy high-end knives, I would recommend that you just read up on the website more about the Taikank from Bone Tactical, okay? Let's go now into the Tomahawk line, okay? We've got two levels of everything that we make. We've got Ancient Warrior and Modern Warrior. This is the Ancient Warrior. The Ancient Warrior, guys, is beautiful mahogany, okay? Rainforest hardwoods and just crazy acid etch, just beautiful designs. This is the Bone Hawk, okay, that's currently in shipping, and this is the Bone Breacher that's currently in shipping. Those are the two sizes that we have. Otherwise, they're the same, other than some small design differences. So, let me show you this Bone Breacher. Okay, it's huge. I mean, you can see it's huge. I'm a big guy. This is huge. It's the biggest, baddest tomahawk on the market that you can effectively swing and use with one hand. All right? It's got all of them have the choke up grip, so I can be in here close. The reason that this is so much more effective is because if I'm in here fighting somebody with a tomahawk or using it as a weapon, and somebody comes in here in between me and my tomahawk, a lot of times it's useless. Other people's tomahawks are useless. This one I can still kind of do some stuff down here with it, but still I don't want somebody in there. So if I'm fighting with this and I see somebody moving in really rapidly, all I have to do is open this hand and drop the tomahawk down here. Now I'm using it just to throw punches with, okay? I can switch from that forward fighting out there. When the person starts to come in close, I drop it here and move it to my backhand, protect the tomahawk, and just slash, slash, slash. You got to realize this is a razor sharp blade, so every one of these punches, I'm just causing huge gashes, and just, nobody can survive something like that for very long. A lot of people don't understand, if you haven't used a tomahawk, how devastating and nasty they are, but they are very nasty. When you put the sheath on my tomahawk, it becomes less lethal. What does that mean? I had a guy write me not too long ago from Alaska on an oil rig, and he said that it saved his life because he was able to use this tomahawk to beat somebody with that was trying to kill him, but he was happy because he didn't have to kill that person. So now this is less lethal. I can use it like a hammer, okay? And I can still choke up and still use it like this, but it's not going to kill the person now. And also I can throw it in my backpack, and I don't have to worry about it damaging my other items because of this great sheath option. Modular sheath, I can just use zip ties and connect it to anything, or the IWB clips that I sell, use them to connect it to anything. All right, so lots of options here, guys. Also down here, this is ridged for small joint manipulation and pull throughs, or even if I want to stab with it like there, I can stab and then come through, or come there and then there. So many options with this. It just blows anything away. These designs took tomahawks 100 years into the future, where previous designs before the Bone Hawks, there was really nothing modern martial arts inspired. There was no tomahawk for the modern warrior. They were just either cool tomahawks, or they were something that basically had been a design that had been around already for hundreds of years. So this is the cheaper version, okay? The modern warrior here. This is the same tomahawk currently in use with some special forces guys that I give these tomahawks to. I donate them. So when you buy anything from Bone Tactical, you're supporting our military, supporting special forces, supporting all the projects I have going, helping to build roads and schools, and giving clothes to the poor people of some of the poorest people in the world down in Central America and Honduras. Okay, so lots of good stuff that we're doing here. Before you talk about how expensive something is, you got to realize what that person's doing, and as well as the fact that these are all handmade. Okay, so these are all my tomahawks are the thickest on the market, so 5/16 of an inch thick. This could literally be used as a pry bar to lift something that's several thousand pounds. A lot of people see these pieces of steel right here that are thin, and they think, oh, maybe it's not that strong. On the contrary, this is physically impossible for a human being to break, okay? Every other tomahawk that has a wood handle, send me one of your wood tomahawks, okay? And I will break it within a couple swings. I can just smack it on the wood handle on something and break it. This tomahawk is physically impossible for a human being to break. It cannot be broken. Polymer tomahawks, wood tomahawks, easily broken. Not physically possible. You can give a gorilla this tomahawk and he can't break it. All right, so A lot goes into these. This is the Modern Warrior. It's kind of the same thing, but just a smaller package. It has the bottle opener on the top, kind of just for fun. But otherwise, the same. It's lighter, faster for our Special Forces guys. And then, you know, you campers that want to throw it in your backpack or clip it to the outside of your backpack. You don't want, you know, something that's crazy heavy, because ounces equal pounds and pounds equal pain. So you don't want a whole lot of weight. These are light, the perfect balance of light, strong, and fast, okay? We've got the Night Warrior, okay, Midnight Run Edition, all black, carbon fiber handle scales, carbon fiber sheath, and we've got the, obviously, the Modern Warrior in the bone breacher as well. I'll finalize with a couple of my other products here that are available. This is the leather sheath for the EDC Kank. Works with any of the EDC Kanks. Horizontal carry, vertical carry, and works with any of our EDC Kanks. This is the Elite Ancient Warrior, mahogany and acid etched. Okay, beautiful finish. So leather sheaths, we have leather sheaths for all of our products. If you like leather, we can do leather. The Karambit also comes in both leather and Kydex sheath, okay? Also ambidextrous, horizontal or vertical. Okay, it can be carried here, 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 anywhere around my waistline. All right? Just a great option, you know, really just can be used any kind of way. If I don't know how to use a karambit, I can just punch with it, okay? And be aware of where my hand is so I don't cut myself. If I do know how to use a karambit, I can do all kinds of double strike movements and moving and slicing, separating limbs from the body and going for arteries and veins. All right, these are just nasty weapons. They're the most effective blade per square inch in the world, just because of a trained martial artist being able to use one of these. Especially our karambit, the way it has the very ergonomic grip design. I can use it for extended work here. I can use it for close-up work here, or as close as I want to get. Just very, very nasty blade, guys. Only a few of these left in stock and shipping, but I do have them. At the time of making this video, I do have them. Stuff sells quick, so I can't guarantee that it's going to be here if you take your time. All right, Bushcraft blade, our Bushcraft blade, every one comes with a knife sharpener in the pouch. Just really cool sheath system. Comes with a knife sharpener in the pouch. I recommend sticking a fire starter and some water purification tablets in there as well. And then you've got a very well-rounded knife that you can just throw in your bag. You can wear it. It's designed to be worn on the hip here. All right, but what you get is a big, beautiful blade. It's designed to be used for bushcraft, so I can hammer on this side if I need to cut through something. I can hammer on here, all right? And also, I can strip this paracord off and stick it on a pole or a piece of wood, and then wrap the paracord back around it, and then I have a spear in a survival situation. So it's just a really versatile blade, a great survival tool, and I've got maybe a couple other things on the website. Like I said, I've got some coffee, clothing line, got some like clandestine type, espionage type, you know, deep cover, spy gear, stuff like that. I've got a search and rescue hawk. I think I have one left at the time of making this video. Survival hawk that's orange and designed for vehicles and stuff like that. But that's pretty much the gist of it. Yeah, as you can see, I've pulled everything off of the wall here. If you guys have questions and comments, let me know. If you want to see a different kind of video in the future, tell me what you want to see. Tell me what you think of these edged weapons, or if there's something that you have a recommendation, I'm all for it. And I really appreciate you guys tuning in. Give it a like, give it a follow so I can keep these videos coming. Bone out.